Hi, team. This is Brandon Trosclair, the owner of Rouse Market and Butcher Boy, coming to you today on a beautiful cold day in December, just a few days before Christmas, to give a state of the company address. We felt as a team that this was the best way to communicate with everyone instead of missing people in their shifts, going out to each store, film a state of the company address. This is our first time doing this. Plan on doing this multiple times a year, but state of the company will be an annual address. So excited to do this for the first time. And I want to talk to you a little bit about where Rouse has been, where we're at now, and where we're going. And not going to bore you too long, but a quick introduction is Rouse Market and Butcher Boy were both started in 1984, been around a little bit over 36 years. And although we go to market a little bit different, both organizations have been very, very successful. And I'm very honored and privileged to be the owners of these two fine companies. If you look at our 1, 3, and 5 year plan, you will see our vision and where we want to go and where we want to be as a company. And where we want to be is as a 10 to 15 store operation. And we want to be the best independent in the River Parish region, all while being the leader in customer service, quality, and innovation. Those three things is how we're going to grow and how we're going to do a fine job and be successful at running our stores. Tell our team all the time that we are in the customer service business and we happen to sell groceries. So how do we do good customer service? Is by continually to communicate with our customers via social media, whether it's email blast, and of course over in person. It's by having the right pricing. It's by having clean stores, fresh stores, and of course having a value. That's customer service. Our team is continually going the extra mile, doing carryouts. Weather's bad, we're going to have umbrellas for the ladies, so forth and so forth. Also in 2020, we hired a customer service supervisor / front end supervisor because it's all about customer service. That's how we win day in and day out. Talk about quality. We are always looking for better ways to streamline our operation, to make our operation more efficient, and of course, a better quality product as the end result. We continually win awards for our meat departments and our delis, of course, our king cakes, but we never stop. So we found ways. We've done additional training as soon as last year's king cake season was over with, found better processes to do those king cakes to produce them better, faster, cheaper for the organization. And the quality that I'm seeing already this year, really before king cake season has started, but we're making Christmas king cakes, is already better than what we ended up with last year. So I'm pumped up and excited for that. Let's talk about innovation. Innovation is always key. Technology is growing. Technology changes, it seems like every day. But we just invested a little over $250,000 for the two Ralph stores and Plaquemine got brand new register systems that replicate the new systems that we put in over at Donaldsonville. And the feedback has been tremendous. We just went through very, very record-breaking meat sales at my two Ralph stores. And we just went through Thanksgiving, and the feedback from front-end supervisor, from office managers, cashiers, and even the customers were how fast and how easy these register systems are. So that's just one thing that we've done on the technology side. Our executive team, led by Ms. Jennifer, just put together a great platform for online shopping. We were the first grocery company in the Baton Rouge area to do grocery delivery. We started that a little over a year ago, and very happy with that. When Corona hit, we were already there, ready to go. We expanded on our curbside pickup, our online platform for ordering for holiday meals. You name it, for Thanksgiving. It went extremely smooth, and looking for just as smooth for Christmas and these holidays. So really stepped up with our online platform. One thing that 2020 has done in a negative way for our operations was our community events. So if you know anything about Rouse Market and Butcher Boy, you know that we're very, very, very well in tune with our communities and our customers. We spend a lot of time. We do a lot of events. We had to cancel both of our wine galas that we do over at Homeless House for our Kentucky Derby theme, our Roaring 20s theme. We had to cancel our food show. We're hoping we can reschedule that in May. We had our fireworks display we do out at Pelican Point, and a host of other deals that we do. But do know that your company that you work for has stepped up to the plate. So we haven't been able to do the community outreach, but we have been in touch with a lot of churches, a lot of schools, a lot of kids and other groups helping out. And we've been able to donate to those organizations, 4-H's. One that I am most proud of, and it's very, very dear to my heart, is the Feed the Needy. So we donate Jamala supplies, cook and sell, and we were able to raise over $30,000 every single year for families that are more needy, and of course for the kids, to make sure that they have a enjoyable holiday season as well. And we've been doing that for many, many, many years. And as long as I own these two companies, we will continue to do that. We got to be a part of our community. So like I mentioned, 2020 has been very challenging. Obviously, most of that has been due to Corona, but we have had, I believe, 3 or 4 hurricanes that initially were headed right our way and ended up doing a terrible blow to the Lake Charles area, Panhandle of Florida area. But, it's been a very challenging year in addition to Corona. Very, very proud of our team, specifically our executive team, that they were able to pivot and form new relationships with companies that we normally didn't do business with, or reached out to restaurant supply companies, or whatever the case, when we had meat shortages, we had canned goods shortages, we had supply shortages, whatever it was. The supervisor team, the executive team, had the autonomy and the ability to pivot, make those relationships, make those buys, and in turn deliver product, good customer service to our customers. And that's what it's all about. That's also about taking care of our customers, taking care of our community. We've once again won many, many awards that we've always won. Best grocery, best meat department, produce, fried fish, king cakes, all those different things. We've been able to win those awards again. So obviously very, very proud of that. I encourage everyone to continually look at our core values, our mission statement, and it lets you know where we're at, where we're going, and why we're here. We're here to take care of our customers. We're one team, one focus. We're positive go-getters. And we have tons of examples of that, from the Anthony's over at Pelican Point to the Sam's over at Ralph's. We have a phenomenal team that I'm very, very proud of, and I'm honored to say that I'm the team leader of that team. Can't say enough. Talk about a little bit of our financial results for 2020. Again, mentioned that it was very, very challenging, but also rewarding. So we did spend over $250,000 on those register systems. We plan on a 10,000 square foot expansion at Pelican Point, which will be 5,000 square foot of sales area, 5,000 square foot upstairs, where we will have a state-of-the-art kitchen. We will have photography, videography, where we can do online classes, cooking classes, wine classes. We can do training seminars, all the things that we feel is necessary to take us to the next level. We'll be able to do it right there over at Pelican Point. We will be doing a remodel on the exterior of our Gonzales store. We have already bought in all the flooring for new floors at several of the stores, new bathrooms we've done at several of the stores, and going to do more new bathrooms, new lighting at all the stores across the board. So it has been very rewarding. All those upgrades have already been paid for, or the money has been allocated and sitting in savings where we don't have to go out and borrow additional funds. We are investing those funds right back into our community, right back into our company and our buildings. So it's been very, very well for that. Obviously, we've had a tremendous increase in sales in 2020 due to Corona. So about halfway through the year, we adjusted our budget and we projected out that we would do $52 million in retail sales. I'm proud to let you know that as of last week, we've exceeded that. And so one more week to go, we should easily exceed that $53 million mark, which would be a new sales record for Ralph's and Butcher Boy. Very, very proud of that as well. So what does all that expansion mean for you, one of the members of our team? It means a lot of things. It means new opportunities. We have people that are produce clerks, want to be produce managers. We have grocery supervisors that want to be store managers. We have store managers that want to be department supervisors. And that's what by growing our operations, again, that 10 to 15 store more, because we want to always have that hometown feel. It's going to open up a ton of opportunities for you to grow within our company. And it also, in my opinion, should provide better customer service to our customers. We should be able to specialize in more niche markets and have specialty departments that will have supervisors that have a unique knowledge about that department. And ultimately, hopefully, we can bring down a cost of good to make that even more of a better value to the customer. So a lot of good things on the forefront. Look at our 1, 3, 5, 10-year business plan. Look at our core values. Look at our mission statement. So you're in tune of where we're going as a company. And lastly, in closing, like I mentioned at the start, we're just 3 days before Christmas here. Please remember the true reason for the season. It's not about receiving gifts and toys and Santa Claus and all that stuff. And all that stuff is fine and dandy, but it's because the Lord gave us a Savior and gave us His Son, Jesus, is the reason for the season. So I highly encourage you to sit down. Many of you are going to be with family. Hopefully you're going to be with a lot of family and spend some good time with family. But read them a good Bible story. Read them the Christmas story about Jesus' birth. And don't let them forget or let them know the real reason for the Christmas season. And additionally, again, like I mentioned, it's not all about receiving. It's all about giving. And so I love giving to people. I think I'm a giving person. Find a charity. Find a company that does charity work into the community. Find a family that you know that might not have the means. 2020 has been tough on them. Find a little kid over at church that might not have the means, and get involved with your family. Bring your kids, your grandkids, and help them people have a good Christmas. It's going to do a lot of good for them, but trust me, it's going to do more good for you. So again, Brandon Trosclair, owner of Ralph's Market and Butcher Boy. I appreciate you. I love you. Looking forward to seeing you in the next 2 or 3 days and getting hugs and shaking hands and seeing those smiles, and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Have a good one.